YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Let me move my big old head into this other corner, not the whole screen, just my big head. Okay, there we go. I'm in the other corner now, guys. I moved. Okay, today we're going to talk about some Bitcoin. We're talking about some Toshi Coin. Before we do that, guys, I got to let you know I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Just the homie Crypto J. We just talking about crypto today. Let's get into it. As you guys can see, 2.7 trillion market cap, 32 on the fear, greed, and Bitcoin coming in at 85.3 right now, right? Still pumping into this weekend here, right? But did we top? That is the question. That is the question. Because now we have broken down below some of these key levels of support. And again, we are wondering, is our trend starting to break down, or do we still have it, right? We still have an uptrend here going on the 7-day. Maybe we bounce off this. Again, tomorrow is going to be a really important day. Very interesting to see the price reacting like this. Not generally how we would see the price reacting on the weekend, but here we are, bumping on the weekend. Good to see it. Good to see it, man. A lot of people have been down for a long time. People waiting on this recovery. A lot of people, guys. 3.7 million people voted on this. 2.6 million followers of Bitcoin. 5 million people on the watch list. It's amazing, guys. I think 2025 is going to be our year. But the question is, have we seen the bottom yet? Or have we not? Dang, bro. So, a couple things can happen here. Right? Because again, we haven't got our confirmed break. In there, maybe even a bull flag here. Wait, so much speculation on this 1 month chart here, and still higher lows. Also wedge, yikes! Right, creating a wedge, higher lows, maybe bull flag, bullish. Right. 1 year chart is starting to look a little bit bullish, but also I'd be more paying attention to like if we get another shoulder here, like some kind of shoulder head shoulder here. We really still need to start breaking up, because if we start trending sideways, in my opinion, this is going to be an indicator that we're not yet done correcting, and we need to see some more cool off. I did give you guys a prediction of when I feel like the bottom will be. Told you guys I feel like we'll start seeing a recovery closer towards June, July, probably. But here we are, April 12th, and maybe again starting to see a breakout. The 1 year actually looking more bullish than I think we've looked in quite a long time. So again, market sentiment can go either way. We do know that there's been a lot of price manipulation, but we do know that there has been a lot of FUD in the news. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Not the first time also that we've been above the second level, but this is the highest that we've been above it in a cool minute. So this is actually looking like a possible recovery, but again, we haven't got a confirmation yet, right? We have yet to get this confirmation. So we'll wait. We'll see, right? I want to see this thing again. We got to see this thing up around 88, 89 for it to be in order, in my opinion, for us to have really had turned this trend around. Good chance. I mean, again, possible double bottom here, possible wedge here. We're getting more bullish confirmations, right? But we still have a couple bearish confirmations on some of these micro charts. So just got to pay attention to that. We are not out of the woods yet, boys, but we're possibly getting out of the woods, right? In my opinion, this is how this chart can possibly play out, right? Either we're going to form a wedge here. We'll see another rejection, even though look how many times we've already seen this thing reject off this upper Keltner channel and catching support on the bottom, right? Maybe we can continue doing this. We can only do this so many times before we, again, either break out or we are going to have a breakdown. So if we see another retest of this, maybe, just maybe, another retest might be bullish because we have a cup and handle. But at the same time, rising wedge, bro, downtrend, bro, on the 1 year, like no clear confirmation yet. And a lot of crazy news articles that are coming out. It just seems like left and right. Look at the 3 month chart, bro. Look how, ooh, that 3 month chart actually is looking pretty nice. But also, again, you see that 88 range. If we reject off this 88 right here, is exactly what I'm talking about. If we reject off this 88, get ready, boy, because it's gonna probably see a sell-off if we cannot break above this 88 range. And this is what we've been talking about on this channel, the same number that we've been talking about. We're looking for clear confirmation, and so far, not you got it. We're seeing some positive price action, but again, just want to let you guys know that there's still a chance that we still can see some volatility in the market. Some people say BTC always faster than the whale. Some people blah blah blah. BTC is trading between 84 and 86, long above 86.10. I could see that. Yeah, we need to break above 85 for sure in order for this to be a long position. In my opinion, I'm not long on this at all yet, because this, in my opinion, would not be a good long entry, even if you're bullish on it. In my opinion, because again, this is not a clear confirmation. We're in a downtrend, and I would not want to bet against the trend, because the trend is your friend. So I'm a big fan of the trend is your friend. At the same time, we got to pay attention, right? This breakdown right here, this was nasty. This breakdown of this rising wedge, I think that this was nasty. I don't know how this is going to recover tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to see tomorrow, guys. Maybe we'll see a little bit of a drop down, but maybe we can catch down here at this 84 level and start even creating some more positive price action. But if we drop down to now 84, what can that create? Shoulder, head, shoulder, right? Yikes, right? Well, that's not what we want to create when we're possibly on a downtrend, as well as the fact that this 85 resistance is actually really big. It's actually a really big level of resistance. We got to break out of this. So if we don't break out of this, it's going to create fear. If we break out of this, it's going to create FOMO. It's just the way it is. You guys could see this FOMO is now, or this fear is actually trickling down to the market. You guys could see Toshi Coin coming in at 148 million market cap, seeing some volatility too. As Bitcoin creates its wedge, you guys can see Toshi Coin also creating a wedge over here on the 30-minute. But these are just the smaller time intervals. Again, I don't usually trade on these small, little, tiny intervals. The 1 hour chart is something that I'd be paying attention to, probably 1 and on, I would say. I like trade on the 1 and on, right? But usually I'm starting macro anyway. This candle still needs to figure out which way it's going to close. But this 2 hour candle, very telling. Again, we just started seeing this negative price action, so this candle can still turn around. We can still close above this upper Keltner channel. In my opinion, this needs to happen. This would need to not only close green, but it would need to close a little bit green and a little bit up. That way we could have a bull flag forming, right? And that could still be bullish. But right now, again, Toshi Coin looking all volatile. But part of me, guys, I do really want to get some better zones of accumulation. I would really not be too mad if Toshi Coin decided it wanted to go down, especially now that we're seeing how much volume. I mean, I already knew that this coin had volume. I already knew that it's been reacting on every single pump. So I've already been telling you guys that I'm viewing this as opportunity and I'm looking to acquire at a cheap price. I do kind of hope that I have until June or July. I really kind of do hope that I have that much time. I know a lot of you guys bought the top and you're kind of down on your investment and it doesn't feel the best, but at the same time, I do honestly, genuinely think that, you know, there's a lot of opportunity in this price range. I even think that if we're able to reject off, or if we do have a rejection for Bitcoin, really, because that's where, again, I'm more paying attention to, that I do think that we'll see some better opportunity in the market. Concerned again about this rising wedge that's forming, but we've now been forming this rising wedge really since the 10th, right? So it's been a couple days of forming this wedge. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you bearish on Toshi? Are you bullish on Toshi? Let me know. As you guys could see, big, massive breakout on the 12 hour. We could still stand to see a little bit of correction on the 4 here. My opinion, this thing might see a retrace down to this 140 range down here. And then again, we could still catch and still be in an uptrend. We're going to see volatility because, again, we have already seen a lot of volatility. But in my opinion, I'm not too mad at this chart. I like the volume, actually. I like the price action that I'm seeing on Toshi. It's making me feel even better about the project, even though honestly, guys, I never really had doubts in my mind about Toshi. I really don't. I know a lot of people get very emotional about this when the market goes down, but again, the whole market's down. It's not just Toshi Coin that's down, guys. It's the whole crypto market is down, right? But key support on the 3-day right here, guys. If we can break above this on the 3-day, bruh, we might see a run up. If we could break it above 3-day, we might see a run up to this above 200 million. I believe we could pack on another close to 60 million on this if we could stay bullish. I want to know what you guys think, though. Let me know. Again, if we reject off this, we can also see some sell-off here, right? We don't want to see this bad boy start rejecting, unless, again, like myself, you're just ultimately trying to get the cheapest price possible, which I don't think that's crazy at all. As you guys could see on the 1 week, we're still looking solid, right? It still looks like the price target is right where we said at 200 million range, right? This line right here. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what'll happen, boys. I don't know what'll happen, but that's for the market to decide, guys. Only the market gets to decide the future, not your boy Crypto J. I wish I could, guys. If I could tell the future, guys, I would predict wins all day for us, and it would just be amazing. But this is not financial advice. It's only entertainment. We just talk about things that are trending. Always got to do your own research at the end of the day, guys. And yeah, if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, that bell notification. We're going to keep talking about Toshi. You know, we talk about when it goes up. We talk about when it goes down. We talk about it when it goes sideways. We always talking about it, guys. So again, if you appreciate this video, hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.